Hello internet, Xanos here. How you doing, guys? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're doing well, man. Right, anyway, as you can see, I've been quite enthralled with my Switch at the moment. I can't seem to put it down at the minute. Every time I want to do something else, the Switch is in my hands. So that got me thinking, what games would we want to see on the Switch? But not particularly new games. What older games we want to see on the Switch, like from the different generations of Nintendo's consoles. So it got me thinking about the Gamecube, the Wii, the Wii U, and the 3DS. So I've come up with a list of a few different games off the various different consoles, so let's go through them. Luigi's Mansion. Now, Luigi's Mansion on the Gamecube was a friggin' amazing game. It was one of the first times I remember playing as Luigi as the main character, and it felt so good to have a Mario game not revolved around Mario. It was nice Luigi being the hero, and the mechanics and the way the game worked was awesome. Hunting ghosts, sucking them up when you Voltgeist 3000, whatever it was. It was a wicked game, and I'll be so happy if they even ported that to the Switch. A new one would be even better. Luigi's Mansion 3, that'd be even cooler, but I'll be happy with just a port, which you'll see is going to be a recurring theme on this list. Smash Bros. Melee is rated as one of the best Smash Bros. Games going, and for good reason. The fighting felt good, the mechanics felt good, the controls were responsive, the character roster was excellent, and the arenas were very well designed. And there's a reason people still play it, because it does feel like one of the best Smash Bros. Games there is going. Now, what would be cool is if maybe we got a Smash Bros. Melee HD version on the Switch, and maybe if they did a special edition wireless GameCube controller, because a lot of people still rate that GameCube controller, myself included, as one of the nicest controllers ever designed by Nintendo. So that would be cool. What do you think? Smash Bros. Melee with a special wireless controller for the Switch? The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess were two amazing games on the GameCube. Now, when Wind Waker came out, a lot of people absolutely slated the graphics, going, "Oh my god, it's so different, it doesn't look real compared to the video we saw it in 3. But, oh my god, were they proved wrong. That game is just amazing. And even to this day, with the HD remaster on the Wii U, it still holds up. So, again, I would be happy to see that ported onto the Switch. Maybe even a collection like they've done in the past. They did a GameCube collection with Ocarina of Time and a couple of other Zelda games that came with Wind Waker. So maybe they could do a Zelda HD collection of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess for the Switch. Pikmin. Who doesn't love Pikmin? Pikmin is an amazing game. You play as Captain Olmar, your ship's crash landed, you get these little crazy little creatures called Pikmin, all the different colours. You got to collect parts to repair your ship, or collect resources to sell on your planet, or collect things so you can survive. Whatever version of it you're playing, Pikmin is amazing. And I think the Switch is just designed perfect for that with the motion controls. I mean, can you imagine playing Pikmin where you froze them, so you got your Switch controller and you can actually fling the Pikmin if you want with the motion controls? I think the Switch is perfectly designed for a modern day Pikmin, so either give us Pikmin 4 or just give us a HD re-release of Pikmin 1, 2 and 3. Now, one of my favourite ever Super Mario games is Super Mario Sunshine. I think it's one of the best Mario games that's ever been made. It just makes me smile thinking about it. It was well designed. The visuals are amazing. They still hold up to this day. Flood. Oh, Flood. R.I.P. It was just such a good idea for a game, just how it worked. And it would be good to see that again. And maybe with the whole paint thing, you know, maybe if they made Super Mario Sunshine 2, if they wanted to, it could maybe involve the Inklings, the Ink Kids from Splatoon. Because Mario Sunshine was all about ink being left everywhere all over the island. So, who knows? Crossover, guys, between Mario Sunshine and Splatoon. What do you think? I'd buy that. I think that would be pretty awesome. And we can't make a Nintendo list without Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. Oh, Animal Crossing is just a nice, relaxing, chilled out game. And it'd be good to have that on the Switch, because the Switch is so portable. And we know Animal Crossing works on handheld consoles. The GameCube version was a really nice version. It was nice, crisp details. Visually, it looked really good for the time, and it still looks pretty good today. So it'd be nice to have a HD Animal Crossing on a Switch, one that you can take everywhere, and maybe where you can have wireless connectivity. You got wireless connectivity built into the Switch, where you can have wireless play with different Switch consoles. So maybe you could do that with Animal Crossing. You can have parties where you meet up and you can visit each other's towns. I don't know, but Animal Crossing. I'd happily have an Animal Crossing game, please. Please, Nintendo, listen. Another game that was great on the GameCube was Super Monkey Ball. Super Monkey Ball was a really fun and addictive game, and the tilt mechanics were really cool. And what has motion controls and tilt mechanics built into them? The Switch! Now, we all hated them trials in Zelda where you had to use it to tilt the ball around the stupid course. It was really annoying and frustrating, but I think Nintendo, it could use that game perfectly with the Switch. The Switch is designed so well for the tilt controls, and with really advanced HD rumble haptic feedback or whatever you want to call it on the Joy-Cons, I think it'd be perfect for controlling your monkey around a new course. So, Super Monkey Ball, Switch version please. I'll have that, thank you. FZero is another Nintendo classic, which is a really high-speed racing game. It's really intense, and it really fills you with an anxiety. There's such high speeds. Are you going to crash? Are you going to have to restart? Who knows? But that is an amazing game, and the Switch, we know, can handle fast racing games. It's got fast RMX. It's got fast in the title. And they're absolutely stunning on the Switch's screen, so FZero, please. That's another one that we want. Now, here's another one. This is not exclusive to Nintendo, but I associate this brand with Nintendo for one reason. Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 was the first Resident Evil game that I properly played. I wasn't keen on 1, 2, and 3. I wasn't keen on anything before 4. Wasn't interested. I went round to a friend's house one day after school and he said, "Oh, I've got the new Resident Evil 4 on my Gamecube, come give it a go." And I was like, it's going to be rubbish, man, I don't want to. Nah, trust me, give it a go. So I booted up the game, put the controller in my hand, he sat there going, because he knew obviously what was going to happen. Started the opening level, you walk towards that cabin, you shoot the guy. Okay, that's cool. You walk into the town, there's a guy with a friggin' chainsaw chasing you. Run, run, run! It was so cool. I think Resident Evil 4 is one of the best Resident Evil games out there, and quite a lot of people agree with that. It would be nice to go back to playing Resident Evil 4 on a Nintendo console. So, Resident Evil 4 please, on the Switch. Paper Mario! Paper Mario games are a really good kind of like sub-genre of Mario games. You got like your core Mario games, your 3D Mario games, and then you got Paper Mario games. Paper Mario games are awesome. They're so cool. Every different version for each sort of console generation has been different, and the one on the GameCube was an awesome turn-based strategy one, and I would love to see that. It will fill a nice little void in the Nintendo store for RPGs. I know we've got some roguelike games on the store already, but I want Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, please. Okay guys, there are a few games from the Nintendo GameCube that I think would either be good as a straight port, or maybe a new version on the Nintendo Switch. So what do you guys think? Were there any games on this that you would like to see again? Is there any of these games that you have never played before? Or is there any other GameCube games that you would like to see on the Switch? Or do you not want ports? Would you rather have new games? What do you think? Let me know down in the comments, guys. And shortly on this side, you'll see a video that YouTube recommends that you will like. And underneath it is a link to our Pokemon Yellow playthrough that we are doing. Nintendo. It all makes sense. As always, guys, you can click on my face to subscribe to the channel, which I will love you for. And anyway, guys, I'll see you later.